you? You have a good day?
Yeah, it's alright. Bit hungover, but getting there. Starting to recover.
You gotta drink more water before you go to bed.
There we go. See, I tried to, but I just fell asleep too quickly. I actually managed to get down. Passed out far too quick. Anyway, how's the European tour been for you guys so far?
I think it's been going great. Matt, what do you think?
Excelente.
Yeah? It's coming to a close now, I guess, the last few days.
Yeah, today, tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sheffield, and then we have one show in Antwerp, Belgium, and then we are on our way home.
Cool. And it's been sold out a bunch of the dates as well.
Yeah. I think this has been our best European run to date. What do you think, Matt?
I think the same, yeah.
Awesome.
Like, what, 80% of the tour was sold out?
Oh, brilliant.
And the shows that aren't are pretty much there, so...
Yeah, that's good. And then, December 1st you tour with Killswitch Engage, right?
Yep.
Start that tour
We start in Fargo, North Dakota. We hook up with Killswitch Engage for a 20-day run, and then we're home till day after Christmas, and then we do what we do every year in the States, in the Northeast. We do the Stillborn Fest.
Yeah.
And Jamie basically just assembles a bunch of awesome bands, and we go and do clubs around our area.
Cool, that's pretty cool. Someone actually asked me if Jamie was there to ask me if that's ever going to hit these shores at all. Do you know anything?
I don't know. That's on him. It's really just a 5-day thing we do in between like Christmas and New Year's every year, just to end the year right, you know. Play with bands that we're friends with, or bands that want to just play a couple shows, or whatever. It's just a way to like fill in the gap between.
Yeah. Do you prefer traveling around, hitting every country if possible, or do you prefer your kind of home shows, smaller clubs, more of a family type atmosphere, that kind of thing? Have you got?
I like them all personally.
Yeah.
I like everything. An arena show, a small club, a squat, whatever, a garage, whatever. It's fun for me, you know.
Yeah.
Matt, how about you?
We do so much traveling anyway, you know, that something like Stillborn is good because, you know, we're on tour so much that we're not in the home area at all. So usually if we don't get there any time during the year, at the end of the year, it's like a given that we'll have like 5 or 6 shows in the area.
That's pretty cool.
It's nice because you can kind of go home after every show. The majority of Stillborn Fest is something where, like, you know, like if there's a Connecticut date, I get to go home at the end of the night. He gets to go home at the end of the night because he lives there, you know, in Poughkeepsie. When we're in Poughkeepsie, he goes home, I go, you know. So 2 or 3 shows out of that, we get to sleep in our own bed, which is
nice.
A nice thing to do every once in a while, you know. So.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, so what's it like for you guys being at like the forefront of hardcore as a band? I mean, is you a big influence on a hell of a lot of bands over the years and stuff? I mean, how does that feel
it's pretty flattering.
Yeah, it's
definitely pretty flattering. You hear more about it now. A lot of newer bands like drop us as an influence and stuff like that, and it really means a lot. You know, we've been doing it for a long time, and some of the newer guys coming up pay us that respect. You know, so it's a good feeling. It makes you feel like you've done some good stuff. And you're successful. You know,
that's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, I feel the same exact way. Matt, high five.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch! All right, let's go.
All right, where do you guys see hardcore in a few years' time? Where do you see going?
I think in this day and age, it's bigger than it's ever been. Hardcore, whatever, the whole heavy music scene. You know, whatever label you want to put on it, whether it's hardcore or metalcore or thrash metal or heavy metal or whatever. I think it's bigger than it's been in a long time, especially hardcore and metalcore, like whatever you want to call it. I think right now there's more bands than there's ever been. I think there's a lot more interest in it from the general public. I think there's a lot of kids just starting bands now at a young age, and I think that's going to show even more in the next few years. I think it's way more accepted now. It's a lot more common. You know, it's not as underground as it was, which is great. And I think it's just bigger and better. Hopefully in a few more years it'll just be even more accepted and more taken seriously by the industry and then the press and everything like that. I think it'll just be a bigger version of what's going on right now, hopefully.
That's cool. Yeah. Awesome. Alright, so you guys are back to a 5-piece again. Has that changed the integrity of the band since that happened again? Or
nah, we got Frank 3-Gun, man. He rules. It's funny you say integrity. He used to play for him. Hey! So it's great, man. I don't know, Matt. Why don't you take this one a little bit here?
Yeah, all right. Let me jump in. I don't think it's compromise the integrity of the band at all. I mean, the band started as a 5-piece, so we just kind of, it was comfortable for a time to be a 4-piece.
Yeah.
And you know, it was just the natural, the way the music we're writing now with the new album and everything, it was the natural step to bring it back to a 5-piece, because there's a lot of like 2-guitar action going on.
Yeah.
And we really want to replicate that live. And the older songs too have a lot of stuff like that going on. Not necessarily like guitar solos and stuff, but just there's different textures, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, to replicate that live, we need another guitar player. Frank was just the natural choice, and so yeah, he, you know, personality-wise, the hangout factor's there. He fits right in with us, and then there's no doubt about his playing. I mean, he's been in bands for a lot of years, some reputable bands, and you know, he's no stranger to touring in general. So
Yeah.
so it was a good move on our part.
Awesome, that's good to hear. Alright, so how was the, pleased with the album that's turned out? You got some awesome press and everyone seems to be raving about the album. Are you happy with how everything's working out with that? And touring it, you get a good response from the kids and stuff?
Yeah, I think this is our most well-received album to date, especially overseas here in the UK and in Europe. I think the shows have reflected that on this tour, and the enthusiasm for the new record has been amazing, you know, and everybody's really happy with it, and I'm personally, I know Matt, we're thrilled with the album. I think it came out great, and we put our heart and soul into it as always. So for us to get the feedback that we've been getting back from the fans and from the press and everything like that, it's mind-blowing. So I don't know, it's awesome.
Yeah, and we're on a label like Roadrunner that is like a heavy metal label that knows how to market and take care of, and just get a metal band out to the masses. You know, they've been doing it for 26, 27 years now. So, and we've been on Roadrunner in Europe, and they treat us great. Now we're on Roadrunner in the States too. So it's like, you know, it's a perfect mesh of band and you know, label.
That's cool.
They actually know what to do with us, more or less. You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. And then you get treated right and
Yeah.
you're not fucking about doing stuff.
You don't get lost in the mix, you know.
Yeah.
Something like Universal, our stay there was good, but I mean, they're such a huge label, and a lot of their acts are mainstream, multi-platinum selling, you know, and that's just not us.
Yeah.
And so it's easy for us to be the little fish in the big pond and get lost in the shuffle, you know.
Yeah.
So Roadrunner's much more fitting for us, I think, overseas as well as the US.
Yeah, that's good. It's good. You guys played CBGBs, right?
Yeah, the day of our record release, we did just us and like an evening with Hatebreed at CBGB's. It was awesome. It was really awesome because they're going to be shutting down eventually sometime soon. So we've gotten the honor of playing there a few times in the past, you know, and to have gotten to play there and had such a great show and do a record release party there basically was kind of a big deal for us personally, and it was a big deal just to be able to play CB's probably one last time, you know.
Yeah, it seems a pity that it's
it's
just
that happens everywhere. I just found out they're shutting down the Astoria in London. It's crazy.
It's just, yeah,
you know, but that happens. It's like business doesn't give a shit about any type of sentimental, you know, value when it comes to. Historically, I think like a club like CBGB's it did so much for everything. The music that came out of it influenced so many people who made differences and stuff. But it's the end of an era, you know. It's a room where there was some great shows. Just hopefully there'll be another great room where great shows happen, you know.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Well, what are you gonna do until someone like me or you or has billions of dollars to actually buy the building it's in? It's gonna go. So.
How's Brassy Tattoo doing? Everything.
What's that?
How's the tattoo place doing?
Oh man, it's going. Actually, you know what? We just. I'm in the midst of re-establishing the whole business.
Yeah.
I'm getting a new website up. I'm getting new artists in there, and it'll be doing better. It wasn't doing bad, but it's just the guy. One of my partner left. Went on to do Miami Ink, the TV show.
Yeah.
And then my other artist left recently, and I'm not around enough, you know, to really handle the business the way I should. So right now I'm in the midst of reestablishing everything and getting people to work it, and kind of walking away from it as a day-to-day thing because I couldn't handle it. So hopefully December 31st, New Year's, be a new grand reopening, and I'll have new artists and I'll keep everybody posted and stuff. It will be the same website, www.brasscitytattoo.com. But right now we're restructuring that too. So
That's cool.
as of New Year's, everybody check it out, and it should be up and running and back business as normal.
Can you sort me out so I can get some stuff?
We'll say, yeah, come on through.
Yeah, there we go.
You pay for a plane, and then we'll work it out.
All right, there we go. That's awesome. So, any last words that you want to tell the people that are watching the interview?
Thank you to everybody for the support. Thank you to everyone in the UK and all across Europe and everywhere for all the support for Hatebreed. Go get Supremacy out now on Roadrunner Records if you don't already have it. And yeah, just thanks a million. Thanks for giving us a reason to be here and enjoying what we do.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good.
MySpace/Hatebreed.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, cheers, guys.
High five. Give me a high five.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, you with the camera. Yeah. All right, good.
There we go. Awesome. Cheers.